Welcome everyone, we are back with another week, another channel review, which is going to be this time a tier 2 subscriber on the channel, the Mr. Almighty Potato, and he is gonna be the subject today of our of our critics. So Mr. Almighty Potato, first things first, I'm gonna go first before Casaurus this time. Firstly, what is the deal with the X at the beginning? I just don't like that. I bloody hate the X underscores, the numbers. That something is just beyond my thing. Second, the logo. I cannot like the logo. This is a very typical Fiverr logo, I believe. I like the logo. I would like it to be a little bit more clear. Something a little bit more that I would be able to identify a lot easier than that.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't even really make out what the logo is supposed to be.
It's his face. I think it's his face.
Yeah, you think? See the issue?
Oh, yeah. I think it's his face. As far as I know, I think it's his face. So I would like to see that. I mean, I do like the concept, actually, you know, having his face and stuff, but I would like to see maybe, you know, just the actual image of the face and nothing else. So basically, that's, you know, kind of like, that's my thing with the logo. It's kind of like a bit confusing, just a tiny bit. Just always think of your logo is going to be this big. It's like literally, it's gonna be almost impossible to identify if it's not very easy to you know, to be seen on such a small site. Also, of your panel, I do like the panel and everything on the background. I think it looks really nice. And it looks really cool. I would just like to see if there will be a possibility of adding some, like basically some socials or something to the sides, you know, kind of like giving a little bit more information, not just the plain panel. But I mean, that's not really necessary. The panel looks nice. It's quite, you know, it's quite nice looking. I really like it. I would just add a tiny bit something, but that's nitpicking on me. Orcosaurus, you got anything else apart from that?
Not really.
No, okay.
I think you made a good point so far.
Right. So we're gonna go second, we're gonna go to his live channel. So it's like one of the live VODs, probably last ones, which it was last night. Also, I've just noticed something, Almighty Potato. You have copyrighted music playing. I believe this is because of the music. Yeah.
I'm gonna defend him on this one. He's playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah. It's because of the Guitar Hero. Yeah. He's got the copyrighted music. There must be something on Twitch that you can do, man. That, you know, you could play Guitar Hero and not having flagged PODs, but I'm not entirely sure how that will be working. It will be worth probably my friend Potato to maybe contact them, you know, Twitch support, and try to figure out, you know, what's going on, you know, kind of like if there will be a possibility of like some kind of way that you can play the, you know, Guitar Hero on them on a specific playlist or something. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. So you just have to, you know, you just have to make it, maybe get in touch with them and try to figure it out that way. Also, another thing, this is not normal actually. I think he's got somebody here, but it's not normal because he's actually playing this game, which is actually, you know, a 2-player game, and this thing happens. But I am actually gonna tell you something. I think your screen is a little bit too crowded with a lot of things, with the big goal, the sub goal, the follower goal. I think it's the follower goal. I can't even recognize, I can't even see what it is anymore. So I believe you have too many goals going on. If I have a goal, I will have 1, max 2 even, and that's the only thing that I would like to see. Also, those 3 things look perfect on this overlay. Now over here, I think you have a different overlay and you have a different complete different style. So those 3 kind of like look nice, but then there's too many goals going on over here. It's a bit confusing. is overcrowding the screen. And also, I would like to change these kind of things at the top. Maybe put it underneath you, kind of like create kind of like an overlay, kind of like, you know, a camera overlay, and you can put one of the goals right underneath your body because you're using a green screen. That will be actually perfect. So like right here on that part of your body, kind of like on the chest area, you add that goal, and that kind of like you know, evolves everything within one place, and you kind of like, you know, it looks nice, you know what I mean? And also it will be covering kind of like the bottom part of your chest area, and you could go slightly up. The goal can be going underneath you, and you know, it will look like a kind of like a camera overlay. That's what I would change myself personally. Anything from you, Orcosaurus?
No, I'm pretty much with you on that one. And just the upper corner looks a little crowded, or the upper screen.
Yeah.
And I know he's playing with somebody else, but also it's like weird that he is on a green screen more or less, and the other person isn't. It looks kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
But that's...
I mean, this is a specific stream with a specific game.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm nitpicking here. It just, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just try to condense your overlay a little bit.
Yeah. Also, the illumination on the camera is slightly off, and just something I just picked on. The notification. Oh my god, I missed it. The notification for the raid, I believe that was a notification for the raid. It's fine, but because the letters are black, they are very difficult to be identified. So I would, if you could do that, I would actually change the color of the notifications, like the letters, just slightly, not too much. It kind of like that would make it slightly better. I just think I'm trying to find the notification. There you go. It's right here. So the notification, as you can see right here, what's gonna happen is like, you see, it's kind of like all black over here, and you just can't really see what it is. And I do like the size, but that's something that I would change, kind of like the color of the letters. Your illumination of your camera, it feels like to have a green screen. Just remember this. I've said it a million times. Just for everyone, a green screen, the green screen has to be at least a meter or a meter and a half away from you. That's for starters. And two, you need to be perfect. You need two studio lights who are not facing your face. The studio lights must be facing the lights, I mean the green screen behind you. So they have to be on your sides, facing the green screens behind you. Okay? So this is the best way to get the green screen like lighting perfectly, and you wouldn't be kind of like, you know, kind of like this thing that's happening that is kind of like a bit glitchy on the sides with your hair, with your seat and stuff. If you do that, that will fix it. Obviously for you guys in America, you guys have kind of like what is it? There's a few places you can buy like super cheap. I actually found in one place one day that I was checking out in the USA, and it was like $10 for like not studio lights, like proper ones, but like, you know, like homemade ones, and it was like perfect, you know, two of them and they do the work, you know. It's only $10. But other than that, it just looks fine. I think it's just due to illumination. If it's a fake green screen, maybe better illumination might be good. I just don't know what you have as your illumination in your face. It seems like there is lights coming on from the top of you. Like is that your room lights that are on? If your room lights are on, that's what messing up with everything, because your lights should be like directly to your face, not from the top. Like no, like natural light and no lights from the room. What else? You got anything else, mister?
No, I think we got all of that. let's go to the about section.
Yeah, let's go to the about section. And yeah, like the beginning, obviously, I would like to start with just chatting at the beginning. Now, you don't have to do it, but you know, kind of like I prefer just chatting rather than just going straight to gameplay. Now, he's absolutely amazing playing Guitar Hero, so if you haven't seen it, please go and check it out, because I never seen anyone moving the fingers like that in my life. Right, so, and that sounds really bad, I just realized that. Okay, so let's move on to the About Me section. You're gonna take it up from here. Focus.
About Almighty Potato. Hey, welcome to the Tater Tot family, where I play a variety of games with friends and other Tater Tots. Join in anytime and join the fun. Anything from VR, indie, horror, etc. We do all types of things here. $25 giveaways at every goal hit. So it's always good to stick around for a chance to win. I think it's good.
Yeah.
A few nitpicks here and there, but overall I get what he's about.
Yeah. So I would kind of like, I'm not seeing him doing any VR lately, so I will kind of like update this. Obviously, you have to make sure you're updating your bio as you like changing games and everything. The only thing that I have to, that's the only thing that I would say, kind of like adjust kind of like the games that you're playing, or the genres that you're playing at the moment, because obviously we change kind of like, you know, unless you are like me, that you're playing Destiny always, and you know, Destiny's never gonna go away from the content, you know, so that's always gonna stay there. But if you're playing like several different games, I've seen you playing quite a lot of Guitar Hero lately, so maybe it might be a good idea to mention it here, because someone might be interested in Guitar Hero content. Actually, there's a lot, I see I know there's a lot of fan base on this kind of games, you know.
I have a tip. Yes. Just if you just write variety streamer, everything is just explained in these two words, and then you can maybe put in brackets behind what you're currently playing.
Mm-hmm. Right. So everything else from the panels?
Panels. Asking me about panels. I mean the panels about he has an about section in the panels. I would take that away, because you already have the about section up there.
Yeah.
Donation panel with the sound panel and the specs. So I've had the discussion about specs yesterday with someone. Like, if you do not flex your specs as a part of your brand, like you do 4K streaming or something in that regard, or if you're not a pro or like a competitive gamer, I would just throw the specs out. I've yet to encounter anyone asking me about my specs. I think the specs are superfluous.
I kind of have seen a few people, you know, asking about specs sometimes, depending on the game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but then you can just tell them. But like I said, I personally have yet to encounter it, and I would just throw it out. Like, if you don't flex it as part of your brand or whatever, I think you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me, though.
Okay, what about the donation? I just don't like, obviously, I know Twitch doesn't like the donate. I like, they like to hear...
It's tips. It's tips.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I would like to, mention is, they usually is called tips. It's kind of like, there's some kind of stigma going on with Twitch and the donate part, because they associate donation to charity and tips with the actual tips that we get to know about. So that you got the subscription, gifting leaderboard and everything, which is fine. The sound alerts, I don't know if you know about this, but the sound alerts can actually go embedded on your channel or as one of your overlays rather than a panel. If you didn't know that, you can actually do it. So you can add it to one of your, to your channel, and you can just click on your actual channel, and they will be, they will be part of the actual. It's called components. You can have one overlay, 2 components, and then up to 3 panels. I would like to see more things on your bio, by the way. I would like to see what you do. I would like to see, like, for example, we had the team. There is a team panel that showcases your team as well. There's a few things that you can, kind of like do with your panels. There is a lot of other things. Let me just bring over mine, for example. So you have obviously kind of like I try to show off as much as I can. Take as much advantage as I can from the panel. So I got the wish list from Amazon. I got the stream team, which is kind of like loading, and it's not loading as always, and the top clips and everything. And then, kind of like, why would people want to subscribe to you on a tier 2 or a tier 3? Just give them a little bit of this is what you get from a tier 2, this is what you get at tier 3, give them value for upgrading the subscriptions as well. And then you have, like, obviously, other things like, if you have any merch or if you have Streamlabs or stuff like that, just try to add it as well. Just kind of like feel it a little bit more, so you can actually get, a little bit more this, a bit better looking. The blue, by the way, with the black letters can't be seen at all. I'm looking at it on a PC monitor, and it cannot recognize what is being said over here. So, like, if I was you, I would consider changing the color of the letters if you can. Now, let's go and take a quick look at the actual. That's where you can see the logo better. You see, that's the logo. So yeah, that's how. Look at this. Now it's refreshed, so you can see, showcase the team. We have the people on the team and everything, and then you can showcase, like basically a wish list or your clips and everything, and everyone can just go and click it if they go to your bio. That's basically what I was trying to show before. So that's it. And yeah, you have the Instagram right here. So that is completely fine. So we have 1 week ago. 2 weeks ago, you need to post more. 5 weeks ago, yeah, that needs to go. Like I said, daily posting on social media, daily posting. If you can't afford to post on every single platform, just choose 2 of them. Orcosaurus has actually mentioned on several previous, reviews as well. Choose the 2 that will kind of like the ones that you think you're gonna get the most benefit out of. One of them is usually being like TikTok lately, and now we are seeing a huge resurgence, huge spike on content being posted on YouTube Shorts. And I would actually like to see kind of like, YouTube Shorts doing a lot more, in that regard. Also, like, you have stuff like this on your TikTok. If you're not posting daily on TikTok, you are missing out, man. This is content that you need to post. All of this needs to be daily. It cannot be every 2 weeks. It's got to be on a daily basis, at least once or twice. Don't underestimate YouTube Shorts, people. It's a huge thing, and Orcosaurus can tell you more about this.
Yes. So what you can do with Shorts basically is when you have a video on YouTube, you can basically take one clip out of it and then take it as upload it as a short and then link directly to the video, so you can cross promote your video with a short. And if you get like 3.6k views on a short like I did recently, yeah.
Which we're showing off. This is exactly what I'm showing off. This is exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can see this one is the full video, is a full playthrough, and then you have the actual clip taken from these and actually creates more views for this. Obviously, we're not talking about huge numbers or anything. Obviously, the more you do it, the more you will grow. But as you can see, this video will probably have like 10 views if we didn't post this. Out of the 3.7k, so obviously the conversion ratio is gonna be low because it is low, but you still get some. you never know when you're gonna go. For example, let's just say one of your videos go viral, and then from that point on, everything will go viral. You know what I mean?
Another thing that I want to mention is I got 10 new subs from that short.
Exactly.
As well.
Exactly. So that's great.
So
because
it's small numbers, but it adds up.
Yes. And there is people that are not interested in the full video. There is people that are all interested in the short content. And they will subscribe to you. They will consume your content, but they just won't sit on 30 minutes of a video. They will sit through 30 seconds of videos. And there's people for everything, and they might prefer the short version of it, and some people don't have the patience, and some people just prefer the full version, and they see the clip and they go, oh, actually this is a short, and this is actually a video embedded on it. So if I click on it, and if I go on this, so basically what's gonna happen when I click on this video, this Orcosaurus is gonna have a kind of like a small banner popping up, and he's actually redirecting me to his actual video. And obviously that's great, because that's what's gonna do is just basically make me, oh, this is actually quite funny. So, you know, watch the let's play right here. So you see right here, so I click on it and opens the actual video, which is right here behind me. I click on the video because I was kind of quite intrigued about it, and there you go. You got Orcosaurus full on video, and you can actually watch the full playthrough of this thing. So that's how easy it is. It's not difficult at all. And don't underestimate the power of YouTube Shorts right now. So just think about it. Obviously, not everyone has time to do this, and we all understand XAlmightPotato, but we're just giving a bit of advice on that. Posts has to be daily on everything. And if you have the links over here already, Linktree is a bit irrelevant, I would say, because the 3 links you have on your Linktree is Discord, Instagram, and TikTok. So don't confuse people with overly, you know, kind of like fill this up with links. Keep it simple. Have 3 links: Discord, TikTok, and Instagram. Simple as that. Forget about Linktree. Forget about Linktree, because Linktree...
Or just post a link tree.
Or just post a link tree.
If you want to have a link tree.
That puts people off, in my opinion. Having link tree right away kind of like puts people off. If I see the 3 links, I would say Linktree is perfect for your socials. Linktree is perfect for your socials, in my opinion.
Exactly.
For Twitch, I would say put the actual individual links over here, and that'll be better. Also, not just remember this, like for example on Discord, if there is an actual extension from Twitch on, you know, a Twitch extension here from your Discord, if you want to link your Discord, you can show it off here as well. So, you know, try to use all the components that are given to you by Twitch. And yeah, there is not schedule. Obviously, this it just changes depending on his work. I know he works full-time and everything, so that's kind of like difficult, but try to put, you know, kind of like you always are on weekends, you know, certain times. I will actually use this feature a little bit as well, and the videos, and that's it. You got anything else to add, Mr. Orcosaurus, regarding the amazing XAlmightPotato?
No, I don't have much to add here. Like you've gone over the socials and said they have to be more consistent, which is true. Always, if you cannot maintain more than 1 social, just pick one and stick with it. Your best bet is TikTok at the moment. Also, YouTube Shorts is pretty good. Maybe a Twitter, but yeah, that's basically it. Just stick with 1 or 2 socials if you can't maintain all of them.
Yeah, you have started already TikTok, so that's a good, you know, way to just carry on doing it. If you can't keep up with Instagram, just, you know, leave Instagram on the side for now until you can pick it up maybe later on, or just post from time to time whenever you can. But TikTok has to be your priority. When you're live, you're not growing. You know, from communities, you can just grow to a certain point. There is going to be a line over here that is, you're not going to go over just by networking with people. You have to put in the work on your socials, because they are giving you the exposure to your channel for whatever you do. You know, like obviously, if you're trying to do this as a hobby, obviously you don't have to do it. But if you're trying to kind of like make a little bit of a brand, grow a little bit more, maybe, try to use that, extra feature, which is completely free, which is using your socials. Because unfortunately, as we know, Twitch, it's its own thing, it's its own platform. There is no way to grow within the platform and there is no discoverability. So we got to use the external tools that we are given, like all of our social media channels, and to basically grow our actual Twitch channel. With that said, I think this has been everything for Almighty Potato for today. Thank you very much, Orcosaurus, for being with us. Actually, you can find Orcosaurus on twitch.tv/
the Orcosaurus, and on youtube.com Orcosaurus, and on all other socials in existence, the Orcosaurus.
Right, and you can actually catch me live on twitch.tv/LordValGaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We do channel reviews on Mondays, Tuesdays workshops, Thursday and Fridays we do game with the community, Destiny, Battlefield 2042, who's just recently come out, and all the games as well, like Battle Royale games. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you stay up to date with everything LordValGaming. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.